God says, "Congratulations. Tomorrow morning, I will bless you with a new house and a new car as a gift, but my child, you must open your heart now, or you may miss what I have lovingly prepared for you." This is not just a promise of material things, but a calling into something far greater than what your eyes can see. I have seen your struggles, the nights you cried quietly, the days you pressed on even when everything inside you felt broken. I have heard every silent prayer, felt every burden you carried, and I am telling you, your breakthrough is here. Comment Amen if you believe. In the stillness of night, when the world forgets to notice you, I see you. When doubt creeps in and fear whispers that you're not enough, I hold your heart with my hand and speak gently into your soul, reminding you that you are chosen, cherished, and never forsaken. I know how tired you are. Life hasn't been fair, but I've been with you through every closed door, every painful goodbye, every empty room that echoed with loneliness. I haven't forgotten the dreams you buried under disappointment. I haven't turned away from your pain. I am the God who restores, and what you thought was over is only just beginning. This promise is not just about a house or a car, it's about the healing of your life. It's about bringing light to the darkest corners of your soul. I am building something new within you, something holy and full of purpose. What's coming is not a reward for being perfect, it's a gift of grace, a reminder that I am still writing your story, and the next chapter is filled with goodness, mercy, and the kind of joy that makes the pain worthwhile. I know it hasn't been easy to hold on. There were moments when you felt like letting go, but you didn't. You kept walking, even when the road felt heavy under your feet. That's why I'm placing this blessing before you. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. I want you to taste the goodness of my heart and remember that I am not a distant God. I am here, in the middle of your waiting, your questions, your wondering if anything will ever change. I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow, and instead of anxiety, you feel peace. Instead of struggle, you feel freedom. You walk out of your door and step into something you never imagined could be yours. The house is not just a place to live, it's a sign that I care about the details of your life. The car is not just a vehicle, it's a symbol that I am making ways for you, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. But this moment is about more than gifts. It's about your heart. It's about opening yourself now, not later. Tomorrow's blessing is waiting, but it's today's choice that brings it forth. Don't let fear make you hesitate. Don't let past wounds convince you that you don't deserve what's coming. I'm not asking you to be ready, I'm asking you to be willing. Willing to trust again. Willing to believe that something beautiful can come from the ashes. You may not see it yet, but my angels are already in motion. Doors are being unlocked. Papers are being signed. Hearts are being moved in your favor. Even as you read this, there is activity in the spiritual realm. I am a God of surprises, and I love to turn the impossible into reality. You have no idea how close you are. Don't give up now. Comment 1111 to declare it. Let your soul breathe, let it rest in the truth that I am faithful. Let go of the idea that everything depends on you. It never did. It was always me, carrying you when you didn't have the strength to move, lifting your head when shame tried to hold you down, whispering hope when silence felt louder than faith. I've been fighting for you, and now it's time to receive. This new house will hold laughter you thought you lost. It will shelter love that you thought would never return. The car will carry you to places you once feared were out of reach. Every mile will be a reminder that you're not stuck, you're moving forward. Every step is a testimony. Every key, every turn, every morning you wake up in your new space will remind you that I am the God who delivers, not just spiritually, but practically too. Let your faith arise. Let your heart open wide. What I am giving you is not just a house and a car, it's a sign that your life is shifting. It's a glimpse into what happens when you keep believing, even when it doesn't make sense. I am pouring out blessings, not just because you need them, but because I want you to know how deeply I love you. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not too far gone. You are mine, and I am showing you that I care about your needs, your desires, and the longing in your heart for a place to belong, to rest, to be free. Trust that I have already made the way. All I need from you is to open your heart and say yes to what I am doing. The morning is coming, and with it, joy. Stay in my presence. Hold on to hope. Keep your eyes on me. I am not late. I am right on time. And when you step into what I have prepared, you'll understand why the wait was necessary. You'll see how every delay had a purpose. You'll see that I never left you, not even once. You see, this is not only about possessions or the comfort they bring, this is a sign, a turning point, a divine reminder that I, your Lord, am still moving mountains for you. This gift is wrapped in my love and sealed with my promise, and it comes not because everything in your life has been perfect, but because I want you to know I've been with you through it all. Comment, Jesus is my Savior, if you believe. A little-known 7-second morning ritual that was hidden in CIA files is resurfacing, and people are already experiencing rapid financial breakthroughs. It takes only moments to perform, yet it activates a dormant wealth center in the brain most people never tap into. Click the link in the description and comments now. Access it before it disappears. There were days you walked through storms and carried pain so quietly, no one around you noticed the weight. There were moments you smiled, even when your heart ached deeply inside, hoping for something, anything, to change. I saw it all. I walked beside you when no one else did, held your spirit when you were too weary to go on, and whispered encouragement into the shadows when no one else could hear. I didn't just see your struggle, I felt it, and I never once turned away. This gift I am about to release into your life is not random. It is my response to every tear you cried in silence, to every sacrifice you made when no one clapped for you, to every prayer you whispered when your faith was hanging by a thread. It's me saying, I heard you, I saw you, and I've been preparing something wonderful for you. You may not feel ready. You may even be wondering if you're worthy of this blessing. But I don't give based on your perfection, I give because of my grace. I am your Father, and it brings me joy to bless you. What parent doesn't love to see their child smile, laugh, and live in peace? I created you, and I delight in seeing you walk in the fullness of life. This is your moment. Not because everything makes sense, but because you've stayed faithful even when it didn't. The house will be more than just walls and a roof. It will be a space of healing. It will hold new memories, new beginnings, and a peace you haven't felt in a long time. It will carry the warmth of my presence in every corner, the light of hope through every window. You'll find yourself waking up and realizing that the season of wandering is over. You have a place now, not just physically, but spiritually. A place to rest. A place to breathe. A place to grow. And the car, don't think of it as just transportation. See it as movement. Forward. Onward. Into the places I have destined for you. You've felt stuck for so long. Circumstances have told you that change isn't possible. But I'm about to prove them wrong. You will drive into a new chapter. You will go where you once thought you'd never reach. This car is a symbol of doors opening, roads clearing, and journeys beginning that were once only distant dreams in your heart. But, my child, this is not only about the house and the car. It's about your heart. It's about your trust. I am placing this opportunity before you, but it is your openness, your willingness to believe again, that will unlock it. Fear will try to whisper lies. It will say, "This is too good to be true." It will try to remind you of all the times things didn't work out. But fear does not have the final word, I do. Let my voice be louder. Let my love speak louder than the past. Let my promises ring louder than doubt. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are not stuck in yesterday. You are walking into something new, because I am the one who makes all things new. This gift is a doorway into a life more free, more whole, and more blessed than you ever imagined. There is nothing you need to force. You don't need to beg. You don't need to chase. Just stay close to me. Keep walking with me. Trust that I've already gone ahead of you and made a way. While you've been waiting, I've been working. I've been aligning everything in perfect timing. And now, it's almost here. You'll soon understand why some things didn't work out. You'll look back and see that every closed door, every delay, every tear, was leading you here. You'll say, "Now I see why I had to wait." Because what I'm giving you is not only a gift, it's an answer. It's a testimony. It's proof that I never left you and never stopped caring for you. I know the world has tried to convince you to stop expecting good things. But I want to remind you that hope is never wasted when it's placed in me. You can look ahead again. You can believe again. You can breathe deeper knowing that I am with you, I am for you, and I am not finished with you. Comment, "Thank you God for everything," if you believe. You are about to see what happens when my promises come to life. You are about to walk into rooms you never imagined stepping into. You are about to live in spaces you once only prayed for. And when it happens, remember, it wasn't luck. It wasn't coincidence. It was me. Let this be a gentle reminder that your story is still being written, and it's about to become beautiful in ways you never thought possible. There is a softness to my love, a kindness that finds you even in the middle of chaos, a warmth that surrounds you when everything else feels cold. And this blessing is simply an expression of that love. This is about a new season filled with grace, strength, and healing you never thought possible. It's about restoration, peace, and joy being poured into the empty places. Comment 555 if you believe that God is your strength. You've been through so much. I know every chapter that brought you here. The disappointments that made your heart feel fragile. The loneliness that crept in at night when everyone else seemed so far away. The dreams you put on the shelf because life got hard and your hope grew tired. I was there for all of it. Not just watching from afar, but sitting beside you in the silence, catching every tear, holding you close even when you didn't feel me. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. What you're stepping into is not a random act of kindness, it's the result of my promise, my plan, my unshakable love. I am showing you that the pain didn't win. The losses didn't defeat you. And everything you thought was wasted is being transformed into something beautiful. What if wealth was never based on luck, but on a hidden brain signal that stayed buried in CIA files? This powerful frequency is now opening doors, attracting new opportunities, and transforming lives quickly. Thousands are already using it to attract wealth in ways they never imagined. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brain wave today. This house, the one you will call home, is not just a structure. It is a promise fulfilled. It is proof that I am the God who rebuilds, restores, and reclaims what the enemy tried to steal. I know you've lived in places where you never felt fully safe or truly at rest. I know you've longed for a space that feels like it belongs to you, where you don't have to tiptoe, where you can finally breathe. And now, I am giving it to you, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. The walls of this house will carry your laughter. The roof will shelter your prayers. The rooms will be filled with a peace that the world cannot give. It will be a place where healing happens naturally, where my presence is felt without effort. You'll wake up and feel the warmth of my love as sunlight spills into the room. You'll walk through the doors and know, this is mine, and God gave it to me. The car, too, is not just a gift, it is a symbol of movement. It's time to move forward. You have stayed in one place for so long, not because you were lazy or unwilling, but because life got heavy. It's been hard to move when every step felt like a struggle. But now, I am putting you back in motion. You will go places that were once closed off. You will visit family, take that job opportunity, show up for yourself in ways you never could before. This vehicle represents your freedom. Not just physical, but spiritual. I am freeing you from the cycles that kept repeating. The ones that told you, this is just how your life is always going to be. No, it's not. I am breaking every chain. I am opening every road. You will not be stuck anymore. You will not be waiting forever. I am moving you forward. But remember this, dear one, none of this happens without your heart being open. That is the doorway. You don't need to perform. You don't need to prove yourself. You just need to open your spirit, say yes, and receive what I am offering. Don't let fear block your blessing. Don't let bitterness from the past tell you that good things are not meant for you. That's a lie. You are mine. And what belongs to me, I bless. You are not meant to live a life of survival. You are called to thrive in my grace. To live with peace, joy, and purpose. This is your turning point. It may not look dramatic on the outside, but something eternal is shifting within you. You are becoming who I always meant for you to be. Not shaped by pain, but by my promise. Not defined by trauma, but by my truth. You are becoming whole. There is healing waiting for you inside this blessing. Healing of wounds you didn't even know you were carrying. Healing for the times you felt left behind. Healing for the places in your heart that quietly stopped believing that anything could change. I am touching those places now. I am reviving your faith, your joy, your identity. You don't have to carry the old burdens anymore. Let them go. Release them. Make space for the new life I am bringing. I know you've been tired. But strength is coming. I know you've felt unseen. But I've always had my eyes on you. I know it's been dark. But morning is breaking, and light is coming through. You are closer than you think. The answer is not far away, it's already in motion. What's coming will feel like a dream, but it's real. And when it arrives, you'll know, deep in your soul, that it was me all along. I want you to celebrate in advance. Not because you've seen the blessing yet, but because you trust that it's on the way. Joy is an act of faith. Gratitude opens doors. Don't wait until the keys are in your hand to rejoice, start now. Let your heart sing. Let your spirit lift. Speak life over your situation. Declare that it is done, not because you forced it, but because you believe in my timing. Comment, God is my strength, to embrace His love. What's ahead will be filled with gentle mornings, laughter that feels like music, and the steady peace of knowing you're exactly where you're meant to be. And not just because of the house or the car, but because you're living in my will, walking in my purpose, wrapped in my love. What I'm placing before you is part of your restoration, a mark of new beginnings that I have ordained, not because you demanded it, but because I have loved you through your waiting, your hurting, and your quiet endurance. Comment, I love Jesus, if you believe. You've been strong for so long. Even when your strength felt like it was failing, you kept showing up. You kept believing, even with just a flicker of faith. And while others may not have noticed the battles you fought, I have. I have been there through the silent struggles, the nights you didn't sleep, the mornings you had to push yourself just to rise. I've seen you hold on to me when you didn't understand why the pain lingered, why things didn't change sooner. I never left you. I was not punishing you with delay. I was preparing you. Because the blessing I'm about to pour into your life is not something ordinary. It is weighty with purpose, rooted in grace, and soaked in my faithfulness. I wanted to make sure your heart was ready, your spirit steady, and your eyes fixed not on the gift, but on the giver. Because when this house and car arrive, it's not just for comfort, it's for calling. It's for renewal. It's for the journey I've marked for you. You see, the house I'm giving you is more than a place to sleep. It's a space for peace. For healing. For rebuilding. Every room will carry a new sense of security. The walls will not echo with fear or lack, but with laughter and praise. It will become a resting place for your soul. a shelter from the storms that tried to destroy you. You'll walk in and feel the weight lift off your shoulders, not because everything is perfect, but because my presence will dwell there with you. Inside your brain exists a small region connected to wealth and success, once buried in restricted research and hidden in CIA files. This newly revealed frequency is helping people replace financial stress with ease and stability, and God has guided you to see this at the right time. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brain wave now. And the car? That's not just transportation, it's movement. You are no longer going to sit still in situations that shrink you. I'm giving you the ability to move, to chase what I've placed inside your heart, to go where I lead you without fear of how you'll get there. You've been stuck too long. Not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. But I am shifting that. The engine will hum with purpose, each mile a declaration that you're stepping into the new. But here's what you need to understand, this moment requires faith, not in what your eyes can see, but in who I am. Because when I say, open now, I'm not asking you to move your feet, I'm asking you to open your heart, your spirit, your belief. Do not let disbelief steal what I'm giving. The enemy would love for you to dismiss this as a dream, a fantasy too good to be true. But that's not my voice. My voice speaks life. My voice reminds you that I am the God who makes impossible things happen every day. There are people who will wonder how this happened for you. Some may even doubt it's real. But don't worry about that. This is not for their understanding, it's for your unfolding. You don't need to explain what I'm doing. Just receive it. Just walk in it. Just be grateful that I chose you for this moment. That I, the creator of the universe, looked at you and said, yes, it's time. I am not finished with you. In fact, I'm just beginning. This gift, this blessing, is only the start. There's more ahead, so much more. But I had to get your attention. I had to remind you that I am involved in your life, not just in spiritual things, but in your everyday needs. I care about your home. I care about your safety. I care about your ability to move forward. This is how much I love you. There's no need to strive. You don't have to force open any doors. Just keep your heart tender, your faith alive. Let go of the past, of the fear that things always fall apart. That is not your story anymore. I am writing something new, and it's being written in grace, mercy, and my relentless love. You'll look back and realize that everything that didn't work was making room for what was meant for you. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. What I give to you is tailored for you. It fits your heart, your needs, your calling. This isn't just a house, it's your house. This isn't just a car, it's your vehicle for purpose. It may not be what you expected, but it will be exactly what you need. And when you step into it, you'll feel the shift. Not just around you, but within you. Your heart will soften again. Your hope will rise again. Your faith will stand tall again. Because I am renewing you from the inside out. I am pouring fresh oil over your life. I am awakening dreams that once felt forgotten. This is the beginning of your new story. You won't have to pretend to be okay anymore, because you will be okay. You won't have to act like you're strong, because I will be your strength. Let me bless you, child. Let me show you what my goodness looks like in your life. You don't have to earn it. Just be still. Just believe. Just be willing to open your hands and receive what I've had waiting for you all along. Comment 222 if you are prepared. This gift is not only about bricks or wheels, it's about my love for you reaching into every corner of your life, touching not just what you need, but what your soul has longed for in silence. This is the start of a new chapter, and I'm inviting you to step into it with courage, faith, and peace. Comment, "Thank you God for your guidance and protection," if you believe. You have walked a road that not many could see. The smile you wear often hides a tired heart. The strength people admire in you has been forged through seasons of loss, waiting, and unseen battles. There were moments you wanted to give up, moments when it seemed like everything around you was crumbling, and hope felt like a whisper in the distance. But even then, you kept moving forward, not because it was easy, but because something deep inside you held on. That something was me. I have been with you in every silent tear, every unanswered question, and every closed door. I watched you choose kindness when anger would have been easier. I saw you give, even when you had little left. You've been faithful with little, and now I am trusting you with more. Not because you earned it with your effort, but because I saw your heart, steady, gentle, willing to believe even in the dark. This house I'm giving you will not just be a building, it will be a refuge. A place where your soul will breathe freely, where your spirit will feel safe, where laughter will replace sorrow. This home will be filled with light, not just from the sun, but from my spirit resting over every corner. There will be quiet moments in that house where you'll sit and realize, this is what peace feels like. Not forced. Not borrowed. But true peace that came from trusting me. The car I'm placing into your life will carry you not only to destinations but into new purpose. For too long, you've been stuck in places you never wanted to stay. You remained there with grace, but I know how often you whispered, "God, is there more?" And yes, my child, there is more. This vehicle represents freedom. It is a symbol of movement, not just on roads, but in your spirit. You are moving out of old habits, old patterns, old limitations. You are driving forward, into new beginnings and divine appointments. A 7-second brain-wave ritual, once reserved for elite groups and hidden in CIA files, is now available to the public, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Scientists say it awakens a dormant brain center associated with wealth and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it's deleted again from the internet. There are journeys ahead you haven't even dreamed of yet. Places where your presence will bring healing. Moments where your voice will bring comfort. People waiting to be touched by your testimony. And I'm giving you the tools to go there, not just with your feet, but with your heart wide open. You are not forgotten. You are called. You are chosen. And this blessing is a sign that I haven't just been listening, I've been preparing. You might look at your past and feel unworthy. You might remember every mistake, every time you fell short, every time you broke down. But I want you to know, I never loved you because you were flawless. I loved you because you are mine. You were never too broken for me to use. In fact, it is your cracks that let my light shine through. This moment is about grace. It's about letting go of the weight you've carried for too long and trusting that I know what I'm doing. I have always had a plan for you. You didn't miss it. It wasn't lost in the chaos. It wasn't ruined by detours or delays. Everything has been unfolding in perfect timing, and now, that timing has arrived. You are stepping into what I've written for you all along. I need you to trust me like never before. Not because it's comfortable, but because your blessing requires a leap of faith. The house and the car are already in motion. The doors are already swinging open. But your heart must say yes. Say yes to healing. Say yes to peace. Say yes to believing that you're worth loving, worth blessing, worth celebrating. Comment, I trust you, God, if you trust God. You've waited for years, thinking your turn may never come. Watching others celebrate while you stayed behind. But now I am lifting you. Not just to show the world what I can do, but to remind you that I never stopped working behind the scenes of your life. This is your season. Not because of what others think, but because I said so. There is beauty waiting to bloom in the spaces you thought were barren. There is laughter waiting to echo in halls that once felt empty. There is joy that will overflow from the very places where sorrow used to sit. This is what I do, I turn mourning into dancing. I replace ashes with beauty. I bring purpose from pain. And I'm doing it now, for you. Let go of fear. You don't need to question how it will all come together. I am the author of details. I am already ahead of you, aligning hearts, unlocking doors, preparing every step. Just keep walking. Keep believing. Let your heart stay soft, even when life has made it hard. I am not asking for perfection. I'm asking for trust. When the key touches your hand, when the door opens, when you sit behind the wheel, let that moment remind you, this is not just a new chapter. It is a divine confirmation that I've seen every sacrifice, every late-night prayer, every act of love, and I am responding with grace upon grace. You will not have to strive to keep what I am giving. You will not have to fear it being taken. What I give, I protect. What I bless, I sustain. I am placing you in a space where rest will be holy, where laughter will be your song, where the atmosphere will carry peace, not pressure. This is just the beginning. What comes next will unfold with kindness. You will not have to fight to be seen. You will not have to beg to be valued. You are stepping into more than comfort, you're stepping into my covering. This is not a test or a demand, it's an invitation to let me in fully, to receive freely, and to believe deeply in what I'm about to do in your life. This isn't about luxury or pride, it's about provision, protection, and proof that I'm still with you, still guiding you, still pouring blessings into your path because I love you without limits. Comment, Jesus is my Lord, if you believe. You have cried behind closed doors, quietly wondering if anyone really knew how hard it's been. You've kept your faith alive through storms that tried to drown it, and you've smiled through pain no one else could see. Every moment you thought was unseen was fully visible to me. I was with you when you were barely holding on, when life was louder than hope, and when giving up felt like the easier path. Still, you stayed. You didn't quit. And I never left your side. Now, I want you to see with new eyes, not just what's ahead of you, but what's been growing within you. I've been preparing more than just a house and a car. I've been preparing you. Your heart has been softened. Your faith, though tested, has matured. And what you're stepping into now is not just a reward, but a reflection of what happens when you trust me even when everything seems uncertain. The house will be more than shelter, it will be a symbol of stability, safety, and comfort. You will step across that threshold and feel the weight of the past begin to fade. In this place, you will grow. You will dream again. You will hear my voice more clearly because the noise that once distracted you will no longer have power over your peace. This will be your sanctuary, a space where my spirit rests and your soul can finally breathe. And the car I'm blessing you with, it will do more than take you from one place to another. It represents motion, yes, but also freedom. The freedom to go where I send you. The freedom to show up for yourself and others. The freedom to pursue things you've delayed for too long. No more sitting still in places where your soul doesn't belong. No more being stuck because you didn't have the means. I am providing, so you can step forward boldly. You've been waiting for me to show up in your situation. And while it may have felt like I was quiet, I've been working behind the curtain. Aligning people. Shifting circumstances. Opening doors you didn't even know existed. Because when I bless, I don't just add, I transform. I am not just changing your address or giving you keys, I'm rewriting your story with my hand of mercy and abundance. What if wealth could be activated from within your own mind through a powerful sound frequency hidden in CIA files? Scientists say this signal naturally draws opportunity and financial freedom, and many are already using it. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate this hidden brain wave today. But even now, I ask for one thing: open. Open your hands. Open your heart. Let go of fear. Let go of control. The blessing is coming, but your openness will make space for it to rest. If you try to carry old wounds into this new season, they will weigh you down. If you try to understand every detail before you take a step, you'll delay what I've already made ready. All I need is your yes. Yes to healing. Yes to freedom. Yes to a better life with me at the center. You've outgrown the pain that once defined you. You've survived what tried to silence you. And now it's time to rise. You are not who you used to be, and this blessing is a reflection of that. I'm not giving this to a version of you that no longer exists. I'm giving this to the one who stayed the course, who kept trusting, who never stopped believing, even when you only had a whisper of faith left. When you walk into your new home, let your first step be full of gratitude. Not just for the walls and the roof, but for the journey that led you there. Every valley you walked through brought you closer. Every delay had purpose. And now, you will see the beauty of my perfect timing. You didn't miss your moment. You've arrived right on time. When you drive that new car, let it remind you that you're no longer circling the same roads of fear, doubt, or shame. You're moving forward now. With me in the driver's seat, your destination is victory, purpose, and peace. There is no going back to the days of surviving. Now you're walking in my promise. And remember, this isn't just for you. As I bless you, others will be drawn to my goodness. They will ask how it happened, and your answer will be simple: God did it. You will become a living testimony of grace, and the light that shines through you will bring hope to others who are still in their waiting season. So don't doubt. Don't hesitate. Don't second-guess what I'm doing. You prayed for this. You hoped for this. You believed, even when it hurt. And now, I am honoring that. Not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. Receive this with joy, my child. Let your spirit rejoice, not just in the gift, but in the giver. This is just the beginning of the goodness I have in store for you. More peace. More healing. More moments of deep rest and unshakable joy. And I'm not done yet. Let this be the moment you let go of every fear that told you nothing would ever change. Let this be the day you stop waiting for things to go wrong, and instead begin expecting things to go beautifully right. Because I am the God who makes all things new, and I am doing that in your life right now. Comment 2323 if you believe that God is with you. There's nothing you need to prove. Nothing you need to perform. Just stay close to me. Stay in my word. Keep your heart open and your eyes on me. Because the blessings I'm pouring out now are not based on what you do, they're based on who I am. And I am faithful, loving, and good beyond measure. This is not just about what you can hold or drive, it's about what you can feel, what you can believe, and what you are ready to step into with your soul fully awakened. The blessing is already in motion, and I want you to be fully present to receive it with joy, not hesitation. Comment yes if you trust God. You have waited in quiet places. You have trusted through storms. You have stood when it would have been easier to give up, and I have seen every moment of your faith in the dark. I know there were days when it looked like nothing would ever change, when your prayers seemed unanswered, and your heart began to grow tired. But even then, you held on to me, even if it was by a thread. And now I am showing you why that thread never snapped. It was tied to my promises. You are not stepping into a blessing by chance. This is divine. This is ordained. This is grace unfolding in your life in ways that are going to surprise you. What you thought would take years, I am doing in a moment. What you thought was lost, I am restoring. This house is not just a new address, it is a statement from me to you: you are loved, cared for, and never forgotten. I am placing you in a home that reflects my heart for you, a place where peace is not a visitor, but a resident. When you walk through that front door, you will feel something shift. Not just the excitement of newness, but the deep settling of your spirit knowing, I am safe here. I belong here. This is not a temporary blessing. It is lasting. It is rooted. It is firm. The kind of stability you've longed for is now becoming your reality, and it's not because of anything you had to fight for, it's because you trusted me. And the car, my beloved, the car is movement, yes, but it's also direction. I am not just getting you unstuck, I am showing you the path forward. I know how long you've been circling the same mountains, wondering when the cycle would break. This is the moment. The wheels are turning. The destination is different now. And every mile you travel will be soaked in purpose. This car will not just take you to work, or to errands, or to daily routines. It will take you to moments of transformation. To opportunities you couldn't reach before. To places where your presence will bless others. I am using this gift not only to help you, but to remind you that I have plans for you, big ones. Plans that will unfold step by step as you keep moving in faith. A leaked 7-second brain-wave ritual, backed by neuroscience and hidden in CIA files, is flipping the brain's wealth switch for thousands. People call it the money magnet sound because of how fast it attracts abundance. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the wealth already inside you. I know you've had to be strong for a long time. Too long. But this season is different. This is not a time to survive, it is a time to live, to thrive, to exhale the weight of waiting and inhale the joy of arriving. You made it, my child. You crossed the bridge from doubt to trust. And now the land of promise lies before you. But even now, I ask that you keep your heart open. Let go of what you thought the blessing would look like and trust that what I'm bringing is far better. You don't have to understand every detail. You just need to stay soft, stay thankful, and keep walking with me. The old chapter had purpose, it grew your character, it stretched your patience, and it deepened your faith. But it's done now. There is no need to carry old fears into new places. You don't need to look over your shoulder anymore. The past served its time. Now is the time for renewal. For healing. For laughter to return to your lips and peace to settle in your bones. There are people who will ask how this happened. You will answer with a smile and say, God made a way. Because you'll know, deep in your soul, that this was not your doing. It was divine. It was the result of a promise kept. I always keep my promises. Even when it takes time. Even when it requires patience. My word never returns empty. This gift, this moment, this breakthrough, it's all from me. And I want you to enjoy it. Without guilt. Without hesitation. Just receive. Just rest. Just rejoice in the fact that your waiting was not in vain. You honored me in the valley, and now I am exalting you in the open. There is so much more ahead, but for now, pause. Breathe. Celebrate. Let your soul rise like the morning sun. This is a glimpse of the joy I'm bringing into your life. And it is only the beginning. Comment, "Thank you, Father, for giving me this amazing life," if you receive it. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right where you need to be. Everything that tried to block you has now been removed. Everything that tried to delay you has now lost its grip. I have gone before you, cleared the path, and made sure this moment would not pass you by. So walk in it boldly. Praise me freely. Live with joy again. Not because everything is perfect, but because I am perfect in the way I love you. I see your heart. I know your story. And I have called you into this new beginning because you were always meant to experience the fullness of my goodness. This moment is not just about receiving something new in your hands, but about receiving something new in your soul. I am inviting you into a season where peace becomes your foundation, where joy becomes your language, and where hope becomes your daily breath. Comment, God is always with me, if you believe. You have walked through seasons where you felt forgotten. You have stood in places where silence was your only companion. You have carried prayers in your chest that you were too tired to speak out loud. But I have heard every one of them. Even the prayers you didn't have words for. Even the cries you tried to hide behind smiles. Nothing about you has gone unnoticed by me. I know how long you have waited. I know how many times you told yourself to stay strong when your heart wanted to fall apart. I know how often you wondered if your turn would ever come. And I am telling you now, your turn is here. Not because you forced it. Not because you demanded it. But because I promised that I would never abandon you, and I keep my promises. The house I am giving you is more than a physical space. It is a symbol of belonging. You have spent so much of your life feeling like you were always passing through, never fully settled, never fully at rest. But this home will be different. It will feel like exhale. It will feel like safety. It will feel like the answer to a prayer you whispered years ago. Inside that house, your heart will begin to heal in quiet ways. You will sit in stillness and feel peace wrap around you like a warm blanket. You will laugh again without forcing it. You will rest without guilt. You will feel my presence in the small moments, in the soft mornings, in the gentle evenings when everything feels calm. And the car I am placing in your life is not just for travel. It is a sign that you are no longer stuck. You have felt trapped for so long, not knowing how to move forward, not knowing where to begin. But I am giving you movement. I am giving you momentum. I am giving you the ability to go where I lead without fear. This vehicle represents forward motion in your spirit. It means the season of standing still is over. It means the season of waiting in pain is ending. It means you are stepping into a life where doors open, paths appear, and opportunities meet you along the way. But my child, remember this. These blessings flow best into an open heart. If you hold on to bitterness, you will struggle to enjoy what I give. If you hold on to fear, you will question what I am doing. If you hold on to shame, you will feel undeserving. I am asking you gently, release it all. Let go of the past. Let go of the mistakes. Let go of the voices that told you that you would never have more than survival. You are not created for survival. You are created for abundant life. You are created to experience goodness, love, and provision. A hidden brain wave, once buried in CIA files, has been shown to awaken unstoppable prosperity. In just 7 minutes, you can unlock the switch inside your mind that draws abundance like a magnet. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth wave right now. You do not have to earn what I give. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not have to compete with anyone. You are mine. And because you are mine, I take care of you. There were times you felt like giving up. Times you questioned everything. Times you wondered if faith was worth it. But you kept showing up. You kept praying. You kept hoping. Even when it hurt. Even when nothing changed right away. That mattered. I saw it. I honored it. Now I am showing you what happens when you don't quit. This blessing is not only for your comfort. It is for your testimony. When others see your life shift, they will wonder how it happened. They will see peace in your eyes where there used to be heaviness. They will see stability where there used to be chaos. And you will quietly know, it was me. You will become a living reminder that I still move. That I still heal. That I still restore. That I still provide. There are dreams inside of you that you stopped talking about. Dreams you buried because life felt too heavy. I am gently uncovering them again. I am breathing life into what you thought was dead. You are allowed to dream again. You are allowed to expect good again. You are allowed to hope without apology. This new house and new car are just the beginning. They are signs of a larger shift. A shift from lack to provision. A shift from fear to trust. A shift from sorrow to joy. I am not giving you a perfect life. I am giving you a life covered by me. A life where you don't walk alone anymore. A life where you don't have to carry everything by yourself. A life where my hand guides you, my love surrounds you, and my peace steadies you. When tomorrow comes, and you feel something different in the air, don't be surprised. That is me moving. When you feel hope rise in your chest for no clear reason, that is me reminding you that good things are coming. Stay close to me. Talk to me. Lean on me. Trust me. I am not leading you into disappointment. I am leading you into promise. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen. You are protected. You are provided for. Comment, God is my protector, if you believe. On tomorrow morning, I will give you a new house and a new car as a gift. But my precious child, you must open your heart now, or you may not recognize the door I am opening before you. This moment is not about luck or coincidence. It is about alignment. It is about my timing meeting your obedience. It is about the quiet work I have been doing behind the scenes while you thought nothing was changing. Comment, yes, if you believe. You have been carrying a heavy load for a long time. Not everyone knows the weight you hold. Not everyone sees the silent battles you fight in your mind and heart. But I see it all. I see the nights you stayed awake worrying. I see the mornings you got up even when you felt empty. I see the tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. And I want you to know something very important. You were never alone in any of it. I was there when you felt forgotten. I was there when people walked away. I was there when doors closed and answers didn't come. I was there when you whispered my name because you had nothing else left. I held you when you couldn't hold yourself. I strengthened you when your own strength was gone. And now, I am showing you that every step you took in faith mattered. The house I am giving you is not just a place to live. It is a place where your heart will finally feel settled. For so long, you have felt like you were always in between. In between seasons. In between answers. In between hope and disappointment. But this home marks a shift. It says you are no longer wandering. You are no longer drifting. You are being planted. In this house, you will feel a sense of belonging that you have missed for a long time. You will decorate it with more than furniture. You will fill it with peace, laughter, and moments of quiet joy. You will create memories that remind you that life can be gentle again. That happiness does not always have to be loud. Sometimes it is soft. Sometimes it is simply feeling safe. And the car I am placing into your life is more than transportation. It is movement toward your purpose. You have felt stuck. You have felt limited. You have felt like you could not go where you wanted or needed to go. But I am removing that limitation. I am making a way where there was no way. This car represents momentum. It represents new opportunities. It represents the ability to step into what I have prepared without fear of how you will get there. You are not behind. You are not delayed. You are right on time. But I need you to understand something, my child. The greatest gift I am giving you is not the house or the car. The greatest gift is the new heart I am forming within you. A heart that trusts me more deeply. A heart that is learning to rest. A heart that is no longer constantly bracing for disappointment. I know you have been hurt. I know you have been let down. I know life has taught you to protect yourself. But I am asking you to gently lower your guard. Not for the world. But for me. Let me love you fully. Let me care for you completely. Let me surprise you with goodness. You do not have to live waiting for something to go wrong anymore. You do not have to assume that every good thing will be taken away. I am not like people. I do not give and then regret. I do not promise and then forget. When I bless you with intention. A rare 7-second morning ritual that was hidden in CIA files is now reappearing, and people are already reporting rapid financial breakthroughs. It takes almost no time, yet it activates a dormant wealth switch in the brain that most never unlock. Click the link in the description and comments now. Access it before it disappears. There were seasons when you felt invisible. Seasons when you wondered if your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling. But I was collecting every one of them. I was storing them. I was preparing answers in ways you could not yet see. And now, those answers are beginning to unfold. You may not understand how everything will happen. You do not need to. That is my responsibility, not yours. Your responsibility is simply to trust me. To keep your heart open. To keep walking even when you do not see the full picture. You are not too broken for what I am giving you. You are not too flawed. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are loved. You are mine. When you step into this new season, you will notice that some things no longer have power over you. Old fears will feel smaller. Old worries will lose their grip. Old pain will begin to fade. Not because you forgot what happened, but because you healed. This is a season of healing. This is a season of restoration. This is a season of gentle joy. I am not rushing you. I am not pressuring you. I am simply inviting you. Come closer to me. Talk to me. Let me carry what you are tired of holding. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not have to compete with anyone. You do not have to compare your journey. What I am doing in your life is personal. It is specific. It is designed for you. There will be moments when you sit in your new home and feel overwhelmed with gratitude. There will be moments when you drive and realize how far you have come. In those moments, remember me. Remember that I was with you in the valley, and I am with you on the mountain. Your story is not over. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead. I am opening doors you never thought would open. I am making room for blessings you never thought you would receive. I am healing places you thought would never heal. And I am doing it with love. Comment, "I love you, God," if you love Him. Stay close to me, my child. Stay soft. Stay humble. Stay thankful. What is coming will be worth every tear, every prayer, every moment of waiting.